Hello, it's Basement Tapes 188, 1969 tops. We remain. There's plenty more to discover here, at least a few more issues from tops. Gets a little complicated here in a bit because of tops rolling out a new insert. But let's first talk about the 1969 tops football set. Folks, I will tell you, this is one of my favorite sets. It's absolutely gorgeous with the colors popping. Tops did an incredible job here, and I guess graphic artist wise, it really matters to make the colors pop, and you also have to follow up with some good pictures too. It's pictures, pictures, because it doesn't matter if you throw a big glob of photography in front of it if you have a beautiful background. So this set, I have 263 of the cards, and we're getting close there. I've narrowed it down to a few select. It says 1969 top set consists of 263 standard size cards. I don't think I have them all. Was issued in two series. First series cards 1 through 132 are borderless, whereas the second series 133 through 263 have white borders. So that's an interesting tidbit there. The lack of borders makes the first series especially difficult to find in mint condition. The checklist card 132 is obviously printed with each series, as it is found in both styles, with and without borders. The set was issued in 12-card, 10-cent packs, though the borders differ. The fronts have otherwise consistent designs. A player photo is superimposed over a solid color background with a team logo, player's name, team name, and position at the bottom. The backs of the cards are predominantly black, with a green and white accent. Card backs of some of the cards in the second series can be used to form a 10-card puzzle of Fran Tarkenton. Those are 137, 145, 168, 174, 177, 194, 211, 219, 224, and 256, which is, anyway, that's a binary number, 256. This set is distinctive in that it contains the late Brian Piccolo's only regular issue card. Another notable rookie card in this set is Larry Zonka. So 264 total cards, $5.63. $1,511.50 total value. A set of these between $4,000 and $1,000. Give me a second, running off camera real quick. Looking at the magic binder, I'm curious now as to where I stand exactly on this set. Appears to be that I'm done, judging by the magic book here. Anyway, I guess I'm done. The 1969 tops football set finally. So, well, that's good to know. So let's put that away over there. Beckett OPG did not lie to me. Top three cards, of course, in this. We'll find some stars winding up their career, but we'll also find some interesting stars in the midst of their stellar careers as well as the beginning. So Larry Zonka rookie card. Brian Piccolo rookie card, Joe Namath, the top three cards. The Joe Namath is a stunner for sure. Let's get over to TCDB. Again, 263 according to them cards, 1969 tops football. Teams represented are the Falcons, Colts, Patriots, Bills, Bears, Bengals, Browns, Cowboys, Broncos, Lions, Packers, Oilers, Chiefs, Rams, Dolphins, Vikings, Saints, Giants, Jets, Raiders, Eagles, Steelers, Chargers, 49ers, Cardinals, and Redskins. A lot going on here, folks. There are a lot of teams and just, man, stunners, if you ask me. Jim Turner, card number 29, has a red dot between Jets and kicker. And in card 29B, a yellow dot between Jets and kicker. That would be, I guess, the big variation there. Checklist 132A has no border on front, whereas 132B does. So let's look at those real quick. There is our red dot. There is our yellow dot. I guess we got to get back to the checklist here. See what the big difference is in the borders. Oh, the humanity. No border there versus a white border there on checklist 133 through 263, also known as card number 132. Getting back to where we were, Hall of Famers abound here, 47 of them. I will not name them for you, but I am curious as to why Dave Wilcox is in there. I've never heard of him, so at me about that if you want. Rookies, of course, 55 of those. We talked about Piccolo. We talked about Zonka. Inserts. There are some inserts and related sets. It's the 4-in-1, the 4-in-1 singles, and the mini albums. That's confusing as heck, but we'll try to tackle that at a later moment. Let's look at the comments here. Phil says, a very colorful set. One series has borders and the other series doesn't. This set is definitely a classic. It contains the Larry Zonka and Brian Piccolo rookie cards. He gives this set an 8.5 out of 10 if you are keeping score at home. Packaging here, beautiful action, painted action shot. Looks like the early 60s, truth be told, but Giants versus perhaps the Cardinals, most likely in Yankee Stadium. Mini album listed. Pretty sure I have that box. I do have an empty box of those up there on the shelf as well. So the wax packs, beautiful yellow with a red helmeted football player, pro football, 12 picture cards, 10 cents, topped with the classic curved T with one stick of bubble gum plus mini card album. Topps still saying pro football, which is great. They were saying that even when they were only carrying the AFLers. Let's see here. There is a fun little giveaway here. Have fun testing your marksmanship. Free exploding battleship. This 7-inch model battleship really explodes when you score a direct hit. Then set it up again for more fun. You get a 4-inch submarine, that's what she said, and 3 torpedoes. 2. All for sending 250 Bazooka comics or 50 cents and 10 comics to Bazooka Box 9200, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55177. Ask for number 437. Include your zip code. Print clearly. One thing I'm beginning to find out here is we were zip code challenged in the 60s. You used to just throw something in the mail and it would actually arrive regardless. But now we're getting persnickety with zip codes. And it kind of reminds me of maybe later on, I want to say the 80s when we started to talk about area codes and started having to dial area codes. Yes, folks, there was a time when you didn't have to dial the area code. So thank you, fax machines, and everything else after that. You could also get a free camera. You get 16 wallet-sized photos on every roll of standard number 127 film. The negatives to get any size enlargements. Total send 250 Bazooka comics or 50 cents in ton comics to Bazooka Box 9200, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55177. Ask for number 400. Include your zip code. Print clearly. So lessons to be learned, life lessons taught by Topps, including your zip code and printing clearly. So thank you, Topps, for that. The 1969 set of 263 cards contains 132 borderless cards, 1 through 132. The remaining 131 cards have white borders. This set contains Brian Piccolo's only card, number 26, which is his rookie card. That's the trivia section, and that is ripped from the Beckett OPG headlines. Let's look at the gallery, folks. Gorgeous cards. Leroy Kelly leads us off. The fronts are gorgy, and the backs are unique as well, as that they are dominated by black and green over a faint hint of white cardboard below. So they definitely went through the toner on these cards. They did not skimp on your CMYs or blacks, and I find them to be gorgeous. And they say there's no borders in here, but there are some cards that have faint same color borders. You can see the photos kind of cropped off there. So the borders are there. They're just not white as they would be later on. Let's see here. You can see Miller Farr right there. Gale Sayers. Boy, look at that card. 51. Gale Sayers, running back, Bears. Height 6'0", weight 205, age 26. Years pro 5. He went to Kansas. Chicago fans are looking for a healthy recovery from Gale's 1968 injury. One of the greats in the NFL, Gale is third in the Bears' all-time rushing sweepstake, trailing only Rick Cazares and Bronco Nagurski. Gale has awesome power and top speed. So his career and lifetime stats are there. Gale has a fresh shaved head in his photograph. Classic Bears uniform. Thank you for not screwing that up, Bears. You've screwed everything up but the uniforms over the years. Gale scored 6 touchdowns versus the 49ers in a game in 1965. So you see a lot of fun little logos there. Of course, the Browns logo, the Cowboys logo, the Lions logo. I think they're threatening to go back to that logo or may have already done so. Ray Nitschke, Drunk Uncle candidate there. Minnesota Vikings, Lonnie Warwick looking great. Let's get to kind of the back end of the set so we can see the border cards. It takes a minute here. Bam, let's try this. You can see the white borders here as we go further into the set. We're getting towards the end here. But anyway, look at that Jerry Philbin with the green uniform with the orange background. You wouldn't think that works, but it just kind of works there. And Darryl LaMonica looking good holding his football as well. So 1969 Topps football. Apparently, you guys and gals are the first to know that I have the complete set because it even surprised myself. So 263 of these cards plus a couple variations, and that will get you a full set of these Gorgie 1969 Topps football cards. Basement Tapes 188 is now complete. Please keep your arms inside for the rest of